All right, the game has begun. Up here at the top right, he is
IdrA.
It's packed in here today. So many big names.
Yep.
Down here at the bottom left, our blue Terran, highest ranked on the ladder.
I am MVP.
Now, IdrA on this map, he and Rhett have come up with a pretty good strategy that we're going to see, which is going to be a hatchery first, followed by the pool, but skipping that third overlord in case they're marine rushing. And that's going to allow them with a lot of drones and making a spine crawler instantly to hold off a rush.
Yeah.
So I believe that's exactly what we're going to see. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot of speedlings and a lot of speed banelings this game, Tasteless.
I wouldn't hold it against I'm MVP to 2 racks.
Yeah,
on this map.
It's
just so, yeah, you can get away with it so easily. You're not really taking any risks by doing it. But we'll see. This guy, highest ranked Korean on the ladder.
Highest player in the world.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So,
looks like it is going to be a 2 barracks. Sending that marine up. I mean, that SCV. Imagine if he already had a marine.
Oh,
you just send that stuff.
He's just like so good. He already has marines.
Yeah.
Like he breaks the game. Now, note these 2 locations, this natural and this natural, are very close together.
Yeah.
So this is one of the reasons why Zergs have a hard time on this map, is the Terrans can pressure them so heavily early on.
Very true. I'm MVP. He is going to go for some 2 racks pressure. Now we're going to have to see if IdrA can execute his micro correctly to hold this off, because it's going to involve a lot of drones early on. Probably leave about 3 mining, bring the rest down to fight for the overmine.
Drone will scout the 2 racks because he did get on the high ground. And now it's time for the spawning pool to finish. The Marines, the Marine and SCV, are on the way up to the expansion. In case you're confused by this drone doing that, that's to block bunkers on the low ground, which it looks like MVP is going to try to do.
That's right. And one goes down. Can he get the other one up?
If he gets the other one down,
trying to block. Yeah, if he gets that one down, it is bad.
It could be GG if he gets that down.
He's going to want to make a spine crawler immediately, but this is looking rough. Oh no! The Zerglings get trapped up there, and the drones are going to have to come around and flank. IdrA not going to be happy with this, losing a lot of Zerglings right now.
He does manage to take out the bunker, though, but he's losing a good amount of drones.
Yeah, he does lose some drones, but killing off the SCVs, killing off the Marines, it looks like the rush is over with.
Wow, I can't actually believe he survived that.
Well, when you have IdrA and Rhett working on a way to actually get an early expansion up, 2 of the most economy-hungry Zergs in the game.
Yeah.
They're going to come up with something, Tasteless.
Interesting position here for the command center inside the main.
Yeah, it does not want it scouted.
Yeah.
That is the big thing. That is why it is way off to the side. And look at this.
Whoa.
There's actually a lot of Zerglings. I'm MVP. In a little bit of trouble here, losing some extra Marines.
Yeah. I don't think MVP expected IdrA to counterattack like that.
Yeah, definitely not. IdrA not really known for being aggressive.
Yeah, IdrA is probably one of the most passive players out there. He just gets so much.
Now notice 2 queens are being made right now.
Yep.
Gonna get that economy up, just drone like crazy. Does have the spine crawl up, he does have some Zerglings, so gonna feel pretty safe.
Oh, is he gonna spot the command center? Nope.
He's looking for it, but
MVP denies it.
Yeah, I'm MVP is keen on exactly what IdrA wants to see. You want to see if I'm expanding. I'm not going to show you. So I'm just going to have to be like, well, do I think he's going for Banshees or do I think he's expanding?
It's a tough situation for the Zerg, actually. If you don't know exactly what your opponent's doing, it's one of the reasons why we see Overlord speed upgraded almost always.
Yeah.
In the early mid-game from the Zerg.
Absolutely. That's one of the first upgrades we see quite often. And the second Spine Crawler going up just in case that there's something else coming. Spine Crawler's pretty good against Marines.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see this earlier from more Zergs, just quick Spine Crawler. A lot of people were just trying to use, Zerglings and drones to hold off some of these rushes. Now, again, IdrA doesn't actually know. Whoa, hold that thought. Double factory. This is very unusual.
You know, I think we might just see a very siege tank heavy push from I'm MVP.
That's smart.
You know, if you do go double factory, you can get so many siege tanks out, you're just going to be able to push over to your opponent's side quite quickly. Now, we have IdrA playing so safe, Tasteless, getting that Baneling Nest before the lair, also getting Zergling's speed, so he does not want to die to any Marine SCV all-ins.
IdrA does not see the expansion yet, but he will see SCVs mining from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there go the mules, and IdRA's going to breathe a sigh of relief that I'm MVP is taking an expansion. Ooh, Tasteless. In fact, he's going to delay on the siege tanks and open up with Blue Flame Hellions.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Along with the Marines, basically what will happen is the Marines will march out, and the Blue Flame Hellions will protect them from Speedlings, and then he's just going to try to do a lot of damage. So we will see. Chasing those mules away,
that's
very
pretty
nice.
Good, yeah.
Good usage of the Zerglings. When you chase those mules away like that, that's like 30 minerals less for the Terran.
He did that to 2 of them, so that's minus 60.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. If you just like attack a mule and make it move, how much money you can lose, or if you could, even killing a mule.
Yeah. Killing an early mule is quite awesome.
A mule?
A
mule. We got Marines moving out. Now with the Hellions, I don't know if IdrA is equipped to deal with this. It's going to depend a lot on if he can actually corner the Hellions.
Yeah.
He's trying to get up the ramp.
Speed is being upgraded for his Banelings. He does have a couple Spine Crawlers. He has a decent amount of Speedlings, but some of them are behind the rocks, unfortunately, as he is getting ready to take that third base. And this is looking very rough for IdrA.
Yeah.
This might be hard to hold. A lot of Banelings being made. He realizes he needs those Banes. Banelings do very well against Hellions if you make them connect, but the Hellions are a little bit quicker until that speed is done.
Still waiting for these Banelings to finish. They're going to run the ramp, though!
And that might have been, well, you know, it's a decent move, but it means the attack is over. He needed those to stay with the Marines. We noticed the Marines are retreating on the mini-map. So that, you know, IdrA breathes a sigh of relief, no doubt, that attack is over.
All right, the destructible rock's about to be taken out. Very interesting decision here to stick with, actually, yeah, he is going to stick with the Blue Flame Hellions.
And not a bad choice. He's seeing so many Speedlings. That's something that you probably want to react to.
IdrA doing a great job of making sure these creep tumors stay up, despite all the harassment on them.
That's right. He's going to want to try to get any burns on those Banelings that he possibly can, so it's going to be easier to kill them later.
Terran is going to spot the third base here if he does go up that ramp.
Yeah, that's quite right. And without creep up there, it's going to be harder to defend. Now, we do have IdrA going for the Spire. It's almost done here. Doesn't have a whole lot of resources to put into...
additional hatchery here, too. Oh, nice surround! IdrA ain't having none of that.
Indeed.
4 more Hellions on the way out. Ninja Turtle number control group here. He's going to try once again. I'm sure that MVP is going to be very careful this time around and not let these get surrounded.
That's right, and with 4 of them, those Zerglings have already been softened up a little bit.
Uh-oh. Oh! He
does
it
trap
again.
one, and there we go with Banelings.
Oh my
another.
God, nice.
He actually just made a little hole, I mean a little cup to stop that from running, and the Spine Crawler hit it. Very nice.
Yeah.
But I love the positional placing of the Spine Crawler by IdrA. This is going to block the ramp that goes up. No, down, down. There it is. And that is going to block any movements of Hellions up that side ramp to try to harass his expansion anymore.
We got Mutas over here. They did some harassment back there, did force a stim. MVP probably shouldn't have stimmed his entire army there. That's exactly what IdrA would have wanted him to do. So for the time being, you know, MVP is going to have to try to get a third base up here. IdrA's done a great job with spreading the creep out here.
Yeah.
Really nice job of that.
Now, the Siege Tank production has begun. So, right now, I'm just going to want to keep him in as long as possible, because when he gets a big number of Siege Tanks, the Banelings are going to have a very hard time connecting.
Marine tank, the Siege Tank's here to absorb Banelings. and shoot down the Banelings while the Marines there to deal the damage and avoid being hit by anything. IdrA once again might force a stim. This time MVP doesn't stim everything.
Yeah, very smart. That's the way to do it. You got to stim just a small portion of your Marines.
Take a look here. We have the hatchery coming up over here in the gold.
IdrA trying to get up to 4 bases.
Note the siege tank is in the way of this spine crawler.
Look at this. I like that scan, taking out multiple creep tumors.
Yeah, it's really smart.
And he's just going to push out so safely, Tasteless. I mean, he has got those siege tanks on the ledge where they can't be hit by any Banes or Speedlings. He's even got a turret covering it, a few Marines standing next to it.
Again, another stim that was perhaps a bit too soon.
Yeah. Oh, and he still catches some mutas.
Well, you got to be careful.
IdrA's got a scary amount of units right now, by the way. 171 supply against 133.
That's actually
MVP.
an insane difference.
Yeah, it's quite a bit right now. A lot of it's in Speedlings and Speed Banelings. Now, those things, they clump up when they attack Tasteless, so he's going to be very careful near those siege tanks, or we're going to see that supply just go in the complete other direction.
Terran's getting pretty close, though. Nice job here. Wow, that is so good by MVP. He's just killing all of the creep here, not allowing IdrA to have that much dominance in the center of the map.
Oh, man, look at this. He's just placing the Marines quite well to stop mutas from going in and sniping off tanks.
Yeah.
I tell you, that's exactly what IdrA wants to do right now. He's like, oh, I need to down the number of tanks here. They're going to destroy my Baneling army.
IdrA has not started to use this expansion just yet. Oh, we got another engagement over here. So Mutila's being shot down.
And IdrA decides it is time. The Banelings even hitting siege tanks right now. And IdrA, he's taking out a lot right now. Killing many siege tanks.
Wow.
So that was a really good job, Tasteless.
Yeah, no kidding.
It is 156 supply against 107. And IdrA has to be feeling good about that engagement. Definitely went a lot better than it could have.
Now we have the siege tanks. Again, trying to move out on the map. I can't believe how much he cleaned up there.
Yeah.
That was just like so impressive. And he pulled out right at the right time.
Exactly. He didn't want to go any further with those siege tanks that he couldn't attack. And removing just a few.
One good thing about IdrA, he always pulls out just in time. And now...
thank you, Tasteless.
We have another... Oh, excuse me. I thought he was going to engage with the mutas there. Terran, is he actually aware of this gold base? He has not figured out that the gold base is taken yet. Oh, here we go again.
IdrA going in, and these mutas magic boxing over to that Thor. The Banelings chasing Marines away long enough that his mutas can kill a lot of siege tanks. Now going for the Marines. Beautiful play by IdrA. Just erasing everything MVP has.
IdrA taking out the highest ranked player in the entire world on the ladder, out of all the ladders, on a map that Zerg are not supposed to be able to beat Terrans on.
Yeah, and I mean, both played superbly, but IdrA really showing his might this game, Tasteless.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah, he has been released. I don't think there's any way to come back. Look at this. The Thor going to be taken out. IdrA just kind of rallying in right now. GG!
Damn!
IdrA takes game 2 on Steps of War. Look at that. A look of relief, shaking his head. He's like, filthy newbie.
That newbie.
Well,
he decapitated that nerd.
That was superb play.
That was
on Steps of War.
I would not have guessed the game would have looked like that. I thought it was going to be
absolutely not.
Terran doing a very aggressive play, and either IdrA stops it and wins, or he loses it.
You know, that tank push was actually awesome.
Yeah.
One thing to note, IdrA really was aggressive on spreading his creep, so we couldn't see the bunker push that we sometimes see on that map, because it took a while for the creep to all recede, and IdrA just hit at the exact right times when MVP was just a little bit too far forward.
Yeah.
Amazing play by really both players. Just small mistakes by I'm MVP, and IdrA capitalizes, wins the game. Not the match yet. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, Tasteless.
Well, the next map is going to be Metalopolis, and that's a map that IdrA loves.
Yeah.
Most Zergs love.
Every Zerg loves that map.
Yeah, it's because it's a good map if you're a Zerg player on it. So let's see what MVP has this time around here. IdrA, my nerd on Team EG, stands for Evil Geniuses. It's a better team name than, well-intentioned people of average intelligence or, whatever else you could name your team. So I'm hoping my teammate wins. Hope my nerd takes that MVP. Yeah. So the countdown should start pretty soon here. We're going to see. I can't believe how good that series this series has been thus far.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, IdrA, the farther he gets in a game, the less likely he is to lose. The countdown's begun, so get ready for game number 3 with EG IdrA against I'm MVP TVZ on the map Metalopolis.
Almost.
Wait for it. She's still talking. Oh, man, she's got a lot to say.
Entertain us some more, Tasteless.
I don't know. You wanted me to tell a joke or something? Nope, no time.